And the Oscar goes to Cillian Murphy.
Thank you to the Academy. Chris Nolan and Emma Thomas, it's been the wildest, most exhilarating, most creatively satisfying journey you've taken me on over the last 20 years. I owe you more than I can say. Thank you so much.
And the Oscar goes to Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer.
I have so many people to thank. The most incredible, so many others, all at the top of their game, led by the incredible Cillian Murphy. Thank you very much.
7 Oscars tonight for actor in a supporting role, film editing.
Cillian Murphy is one of the great actors of his generation, and I was very fortunate to start working with him very early in his career. And he's done a lot of great work for me in a lot of different movies.
Well, I've been working with Chris for so long now, I'm kind of used to them. It's not really a big deal. And the only thing about them is they make a tremendous racket, but then we do a sound take afterwards. So, you know, you get used to the environment. It feels like a laboratory when you're working at Chris Nolan's set.
But the performance was incredible, and everybody took huge notice of it while we were shooting it and while we watched the tests.
Joe murdered my parents, and they deserve it.
But it just can turn a performance like completely on its axis.
One sentence can just,
Pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Well, that's very kind of you to say. But the thing about that not shooting in order and you having to figure out that puzzle for yourself. And I'm trying to write the real-life Oppenheimer. And looking at the copy of American Prometheus, the book I'm adapting, and there's this picture of the real-life Oppenheimer with this intense blue-eyed stare looking out at me, and suddenly I'm like, okay, I know who can do that. And I've worked with Cillian for 20 years. I know he's one of the great actors, but I've never worked with him as a leading man. And so this time, we got to pick up the phone and say, okay, this is the one where you're taking center stage. And not just that, I've written the script in the first person. You're gonna have to take the audience with you. We're gonna see everything through your eyes.
The most dynamic, decent, kindest producer-director partnership in Hollywood, Chris Nolan. Thanks for...
The movie is so special to me, and you know, myself and Chris have such a special relationship. I just feel very privileged to continue to work with him, and I'm very proud that
we don't really talk about it too much. It just sort of happens on set because I feel really safe being directed by him and really secure, and you can really push yourself, and he pushes me.
The weather kind of did what it needed to do as per what happened in history, which is kind of amazing. Do you remember all that wind kicked up and everything? And,
I do remember.
But that, you know, it only happens on his films. It was kind of amazing.
Was he second Palme d'Or?
Yes, one of the greatest living filmmakers. Working with him changed my approach to screen acting completely.
How is he to work with?
Absolutely amazing. Again, everything shot chronologically. Really, there is no script. You don't ever see this finished script so you react completely viscerally, honestly, and
Does he use long lenses?
all long lenses on sticks.
So you're kind of